Hey, this is Sam Black, and I'm here with the deck that I'm going to try some matches with today. This is a ramp deck that is trying to do too many things. I have Ruin in Their Wake and Explosive Vegetation as my primary ramp spells, with Oath of Nissa and Evolving Wilds to find my 3 wastes to power up Ruin in Their Wastes. And then the fact that I'm ramping entirely by putting lands into play supports Sylvan Advocate, and the fact that I'm using Ruin in Their Wastes and Wastes supports playing Eldrazi Displacer, and then Eldrazi Displacer supports Reflector Mage and Drowner of Hope and Dragonlord Atarka, and ramping in general supports the late game of Ulamog, Ugin, and a bunch of World Breakers. And a bunch of World Breakers play well with Kozilek's Return, which plays well with the fact that I'm ramping entirely through putting extra lands into play rather than using creatures that tap for mana. In fact, outside of Eldrazi Scions, there are no creatures in my deck that have less than 3 toughness. So my creatures are pretty good at living through the first half of Kozilek's Return. My lands are pretty wide assortment. I have Evolving Wilds, Windswept Heath, and Wooded Foothills to find my green, white, red, and off Prairie Stream from Windswept Heath's blue mana, also Evolving Wilds for Island. A single Lumbering Falls, which is good at casting spells and being large due to Sylvan Advocate. I would like to play more Lumbering Falls, but I really couldn't figure out how to fit enough of all the things that I need into this deck. I want the dual lands to fetch with Windswept Heath and Wooded Foothills. I want Wastes to power Ruin in Their Wastes, Evolving Wilds to find early green or Wastes or other colors. I want Sanctum of Ugin because it's good with Worldbreaker, and I want plenty of basics so that I don't run out with Ruin in Their Waste and Explosive Vegetation. So I was only able to fit a single Lumbering Falls after trying to cram everything else I needed in here. So that's the main deck, and then the sideboard has Planner Outburst and more Kozilek's Returns against creature decks, as well as Jaddi Offshoots to buy time. The hope here is that between Jaddi Offshoot, Kozilek's Return, Reflector Mage, and Sylvan Advocate, I have a ramp deck that can actually handle aggressive decks. And then for matches where I need to go a little bigger, I have Crumble to Dust for other ramp decks, as well as Dragonlord Atarka, Oblivion Sower, and more Ugins, so that I can tune and increase my top end as the situation calls for. So looking forward to seeing which parts of this play out well and which don't. I've played a couple of games which led to fixing the mana base a little. There were some problems with it, like not having a second plains, so that I could evolve or Explosive Vegetation for double white if I needed to sideboard in Planner Outburst. But outside of those tweaks, it was playing reasonably well, but certainly don't have a large sample size yet, and I'm looking forward to correcting that. So let's see how this does.